an easy, a refreshing, a delicious way to stay hydrated with electrolytes, of course, and we can get 100% of our daily value of vitamins. Listen to this: C, B3, B5, B6, B12, along with antioxidants, and now with prebiotic fiber, with polyphenols, with flavonoids. This is a worldwide launch. Like I said, we've loved Roar for their hydration drinks, but Rolly took it to the next level, everyone. All of that in this convenient little packet, which I love because we also love the bottles, but with the packets, they're on the go. They're easy to use. You take them with you, or every single day, you just add a little bit of water, and this is what you're getting: a delicious, refreshing drink that is giving us all of the vitamins and the nutrients and electrolyte hydration that you know is not just regular hydration. It's really helping us be at our best health. So since midnight, almost 5,000 of these sets have been ordered. So this is what we're getting: 20 count. So we're getting 2 boxes of either, all brand new flavors, by the way. Either you can choose all 20 packets in the peach raspberry, or all 20 in the cherry lemonade, or you can get 10 and 10, the combination, which I would do because since they're brand new flavors, you don't know what you're gonna like better, right? But they are so fantastic, and it's such a great value as well, because $1.99 per packet this comes out to, and this is the last Roar TSV of the year, the lowest price that you're going to see it for at least the next 3 months, and you can put this on auto delivery and receive it every 60 days for a year. Rolly Nessie, the creator, welcome in, sir.
Thank you.
Good
Cheers.
Morning. So Rolly, I want to, first of all, I love your story because just like your mom, we all want to take care of our families as well. But why did you create Roar to begin with?
Yeah, well, I started the company, was inspired by my mom. My mom was diabetic, so I grew up around diet everything, and I just felt like none of it tasted good, and most of it was artificial ingredients. So the original concept for Roar was to make something low sugar, low calorie, but really delicious. And with this, I've kind of just taken that a step further, which was, you know, my mom, a lot of people's parents, a lot of people themselves, they also don't take what they're supposed to take on a daily basis. They don't get enough vegetables. They don't get enough antioxidants. They don't get the prebiotics for their gut health. So I wanted to make something where in one easy step every day, you could start your day, finish your day, get your day, keep your day going with all these things that they tell us to eat every day, but have it be delicious in a drink. Exactly,
because we are getting all of the vitamins and the greens that we, you know what, maybe you're eating them. Maybe you are eating broccoli and spinach every single day.
And kale, yes.
And kale, but definitely not the amount sometimes that we do need to get your 100% of your daily vitamins. That is in one packet. The great thing is that all you do is take a packet and throw it in water.
Well, they're really easy to open. This one's not pre-cut or anything. You just tear it right across the top and then pour it right into your bottle.
This is cold water. It's not hot water.
This is cold water. And you know what? This is a full serving of broccoli, kale, and spinach in it. And look how it just dissolves right away.
Not clumpy.
And it's not like brown or green with the sludge at the bottom.
Right.
Easy to go. And then that's it.
And the flavor is fantastic, because that's the #1 thing too. Because you can know that something's good for you. You can be like, okay, no, I'm going to get my greens in. I'm going to get my prebiotic fiber in. But if it tastes bad, you're not going to do it. You might do it for the first 2 days, and then it's done. That's another thing. It took you 2 years.
Yeah, we were developing this for 2 years. It's really hard to make all this stuff taste good. So we really, like, you know, what people love about Roar is that we make healthy easy. We make healthy taste good. Those are things that I feel like a lot of times when you try to start a healthier habit, like taking your vegetables every morning, having these prebiotics, you quit quickly because it just doesn't taste great.
Correct.
So we wanted to make it easy and delicious. And these are 2 completely original flavors that we've just launched around this product line.
Yes, because you know, we know about the Georgia peach, the dragon fruit that was new last year. Well, now we have newer flavors.
And great summer flavors.
Peach raspberry is beautiful.
So yeah, everyone loves us. They know us for our Georgia peach. It's our very sweet, delicious, refreshing flavor, but we've added just that little bit of tartness from the raspberry. It's kind of like the raspberry pie and the peach cobbler met at a farm stand.
And look, over ice, it is phenomenal. I would never know. The problem is me, right? if you tell me that I'm doing something good for myself, I'm a full-blown adult. I'm like, no, I don't want it. Nope, I don't need it. I think because we're New Yorkers too, I think that might be the problem. The whole point here is that you don't even have to tell anybody. You could be like, try this delicious drink, because it tastes like iced tea.
You could, if you're a caretaker, if you have a child, if you have a grandchild, and you want them to have more vegetables, they are not going to know.
You have no idea, and that's what's good. And even you can psych yourself out, because that's what I want to do for myself. And then we have cherry lemonade, which I think is...
Yeah, I love this flavor. I've been wanting to find an excuse to launch this, so I was really happy to bring it to QVC first. So this is that summer lemonade. People love our lemonades in our bottles. This one I think is even better because it's got that really robust cherry flavor, and just a little bit of tartness. And unlike a glass of lemonade, it's only got 3 grams of sugar versus 50.
Correct.
So...
Correct. By the way, in just 25 calories and 3 grams of sugar or less per stick. That's another great point here, because you can take 1 stick and put it into at least 16 ounces of water, but also it could be more. And I like that because you can stretch it out a little bit more. It's still very light and refreshing at the full potency, but if you want, you could even make it a little bit lighter.
And you know what? And if you want to get it down just because you want your greens, you can put it in less water, you can put it in more water. It's really up to you. You can mix into a smoothie. I feel like this is super Roar. So you've got everything you get from Roar. You're getting our 100% daily value of vitamin B5, B6, B12, which, you know, it helps with cellular function. It helps with brain health, which sound like pretty important things to have help with, as well as 100% daily value of your vitamin C, which is the same as 1 orange. So you don't have the sugar of the orange, you're getting that orange. You have vitamins A and E for antioxidants, and then the super blend, which is a full serving of broccoli, kale, and spinach. Not an equivalent. There's actually broccoli, kale, and spinach in the drink. You don't taste it, but there's a full serving. You have tart cherry powder, which is a super antioxidant. It's a flavonoid. And then you also have fiber and prebiotics for gut health, which everybody knows we should all be taking more of.
Correct. You know, it's so exciting when you hear it, and you're like, all right, but what does it taste like? Because that's the most important part, because I think we all know that we're supposed to be eating our greens. Most of us don't want to because it doesn't taste great, right? But again, even if you are sitting down to eat your greens every day, are you having broccoli, kale, and spinach at every single seating?
It's, you know, about 9 o'clock in the morning. People always say breakfast is the most important meal of the day, or at lunchtime you need to eat the rainbow, have all these fruit and veggies. Most days I run out the door with a cup of coffee, and by the time 2 o'clock gets around, I'm wondering, my wife will call me and she'll say, have you eaten yet today? Have you had any vegetables yet today? And the answer is usually no. So with this packet, I could pour it in my water, I could shake it up and feel like I really covered a lot of bases for the day without having to sacrifice anything.
It's so, so good. We usually are lacking. Now, this is the best visual right here, because basically, this is what we're getting inside of these drinks, but they taste only like the fruit, but you have all the greens in there as well.
I love those cups because truly that is what you're getting. You're getting not just, you see the cherries in there, that's not just for flavor. Tart cherry powder is in both of these drinks, and it is just super good for you.
Look at that.
So you're getting all of that spinach, that kale, that broccoli. And then we have the equivalencies over here.
Let's go
You're getting the, I mean, I'm sure we just showed the table, but you're getting the vitamin B6 of 7 bananas. You're getting the vitamin B5 of 5 avocados. You're getting the vitamin B3 of 5 cups of green peas, the vitamin A of a cup of peppers, vitamin C of an orange. I mean, this is a lot. Plus, you're getting the vitamin B12 of 2 eggs.
All in one packet.
All in just this little packet that you could take with you on the go. You could put in your glove compartment, you could put it in your purse, put it in your pocket, keep it in your suitcase. We're all going on road trips, it's the summer. You can't pack your van full of vegetables and fruit. It not only is it going to go bad, but it's going to cost you like $1,000.
But that's what I was going to say. All this right here is $1.99. How about that? Do you think you could pay $1? You can't pay $1.99 for a pepper nowadays. I was going to say for an avocado.
I go to the supermarket, fruit's more expensive than anything. I get a container of mango, it's like $16. So I think this is such a great value to get all of these great things.
As well.
And it's just that daily routine. Like, that's why we call it daily wellness. This is our first time ever making a product that's for nutrition and for wellness, and something that you can take every day, because we feel like hydration at this time of year is super important. It's like 95 degrees outside.
Exactly, but that's the thing. The hydration, but not just any hydration, electrolytes. That's what most of us are missing is that electrolyte blend, and that's why we get it from the coconut water.
Yeah, you have coconut water, you have sea salt, you have all of our vitamins and antioxidants, and then you just have the added benefit of the greens, the prebiotics, and the extra antioxidants and flavonoids.
It's fantastic. Okay, and we have 2 brand new flavors for you today. If you've tried Roar before, then you know that it's all about the flavor, and that's what Rolly takes a lot of pride in, right? Because he knows, because mom won't drink it, you won't drink it, the kids won't drink it. So what's important is the flavoring, and they're all natural flavors. There's no artificial flavors in here.
And the color too. So there's no artificial colors. Like all of our products, they're non-GMO, they're gluten-free. We've got so many great attributes, but like you said, it comes out, does it taste good? Can I drink this every day? Is this going to make it easier for me to take the things that I need to get into my body?
Exactly. So let's talk about that. Peach raspberry. So basically, hold on really quickly, I want to let you know, you're getting 20 packets. Either you're going to get all 20 in the peach raspberry, all 20 in the cherry lemonade, which I definitely recommend, or get the combo, get 10 and 10, so that you get to pick your favorite and you know what it is, because it's brand new today. Nobody ever has tried them.
You can swap out the combo. So if you're on auto delivery and you really love this every day, but you want more variety, you can change your flavor from one to the other as you go, which I think is great, because this is something we truly think we should be drinking every single day. But yeah, I have the peach raspberry in my hand. This flavor is so delicious. You have that sweet, refreshing peach that people know we just love making our Georgia peach drink. It's named after my daughter. It had to be really good. And then you've got this tart raspberry that just has that kind of like summer berry mixed with the peach.
Right. It's just a little touch of what you get in the peach raspberry, a little tartness just at the end. But what you're really getting is that beautiful, sweet, ripe peach flavor. Honestly.
And what you're not getting is any taste of the vegetables. Like, this has a full serving of vegetables inside of it, and all you're tasting is peach and raspberry. And I think that's just the most important side. And then you have our other new flavor, which is the cherry lemonade. You know, people love our lemonades. They love that, you know, we love to mix lemonade with a great berry. Cherry is just perfect for the summer. And unlike a store-bought lemonade, I know we have one right here, a store-bought strawberry lemonade, just a regular glass of lemonade, which you might drink on a hot day, you're going to be having 50 grams of sugar and 200 calories.
It's sick. Are you kidding me?
That's a lot of sugar and a lot of calories to waste on one glass of lemonade.
It's crazy.
And think about who just has one.
No,
Maybe you have 2 of those.
Correct.
You could drink all 10 of your cherry packets and still be less sugar than that one glass of lemonade. But you're loading yourself up with all these vitamins, antioxidants, electrolytes, and now vegetables and prebiotics.
So the cherry lemonade has 2 grams of sugar in the packet. That's why we say 3 grams or less of sugar. That is so important, whether you are diabetic or pre-diabetic or anything, or in general, sugar is not good for any of us. Even if you are at the epitome of perfect health, we should not be drinking sugar or eating sugar.
Not in the amount of 50 grams in a glass.
Exactly. Like here, just orange juice right here.
Yeah, well, we talk about breakfast, talk about starting your day, and you want to supercharge your breakfast. I don't think supercharging your breakfast is having, you know, 110 calories and 22 grams of sugar.
That's bananas.
You could have all 10
crazy.
sticks again of your cherry lemonade and still be less than that one glass of orange juice. And then you also think about just where that sugar hides during the day, and it's kind of because we're on the go.
Yep.
So that's the great things about these packets is you have them with you already, so you don't have to make that decision where, let's say you are at the beach or you're at the theme park or something like that with your kids, and you go buy you have your hot dog and your funnel cake. Now you can get your vegetables and you can cut back that sugar you would have had from a soda or a lemonade or something like that.
Exactly. And you're also saving money. Speaking of, we're planning a trip. I think we're going to go to like Sesame Place. We're going to take the baby for the first time. And just to know what you're going to spend inside of the park, I'll take a few of these.
Yeah, get the free water.
You just get the water.
You just work the system a little bit. And you're coming out great because you also are getting more hydration than just you'd get out of that water. So you're out here, we're sweating, it's 90 degrees. Maybe you're working in the garden. Maybe you're just, doing some outside work. you're sweating, and this helps you put back in what you sweat out because you're sweating out electrolytes, you're sweating out potassium. So you're now getting that. You're actually getting, we talk about bananas all the time. You're talking about 7 bananas worth of vitamin B6. You're getting 100% daily value of B6, B5, B12, which is cell health, brain function, amazing. And then you're also adding that fiber that we all need more of, that prebiotic, because a lot of health starts in your gut.
Yep.
And that's something I've had to learn because I really didn't do a good job of, I'm always traveling, I'm working all the time, of really getting the bases covered every day. So this makes me feel really good about that.